Hello, everybody.
Hi.
My name is Darren.
Hello, I'm Graham.
And you have not, you have not seen, and I have seen, the remake of The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Yes? Why?
It's true.
Yes. Do you know what it's about? Okay.
Train.
Yeah, sort of.
A train. It's about a train.
A train does feature heavily. John Travolta is a bad person, as if we didn't know that, based on certain court transcripts. Anyway,
Yeah.
John Travolta is a bad person, especially if you're a masseuse who doesn't like massaging the anus.
Yeah.
John Travolta is a bad person who takes on a train of hostages. He's got some armed goons helping him, and Denzel Washington is the train man. Doing the announcements in his what looks like fucking NASA. Computer screens everywhere. So hold there, train number 3. Go on there, train number 4. You're clear to go, that kind of thing. So he takes the call he takes the call. He sees on his massive screen that a train stopped.
Sure.
And then he sort of, blah blah blah. He becomes the middleman between John Travolta's nutter and I don't know, the John Turturro's FBI guy, whatever he is. I don't know, the anti-train hijacking organization.
Yeah.
So yes.
What's that film about the train that can't stop and it's basically...
Unstoppable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also directed by Tony Scott, who did this one too. You staring at me?
Yeah, it's just the... carry on.
Unstoppable, which, spoiler alert, the title is false marketing, because unless you think after 90 minutes the credits go up and that train's still going around forever.
Yeah, they don't know what to do.
It's going to stop somehow, innit?
Yeah.
So technically Unstoppable should have been called Stoppable.
Yeah. Eventually stoppable.
Yeah. Third act stoppable.
Takes 90 minutes to stop.
Which is quicker than some train journeys.
That's true.
Anyway, so Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. It didn't get brilliant reviews, I'm going to be honest. It got sort of 2 to 3 star reviews.
Really?
Why?
Sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. What?
Can you explain to me the relevance of the numbers in that? Because
it's the train number.
But isn't it 1, 2, 3?
No, it's just 1, 2, 3.
So it's 123.
All right. It's not really the biggest issue.
That's blown my head open in a way that's...
Scanner style?
Yeah.
Why?
That's bizarre. I don't know, it's always been described, or, I've always read it, I guess, because as Pelham 1, 2, 3. But...
Well, John Travolta does give countdowns quite a lot in the film. Maybe that's him counting in his head. Because he always says you've got 10 minutes. Maybe then he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You just don't see that bit.
No, of course. Internal
so...
Fair enough.
So it didn't get the great reviews, and I can't help but think that those reviews were based on the fact that the original is probably brilliant. But I haven't got that hold of me back. I haven't seen the original.
Yeah.
So I just watched this, and I'll confess, I wasn't completely sober. My sane brain wasn't the one watching it. It was the brain that liked the purple lights in Denzel Washington's office. I thought, oh, very nice.
Okay.
Actually, it's quite like the purple on your computer now. And I thought, and Tony Scott, he hand cranks, so it's like, do you know when it's kind of 2 images at once of the same thing, just one slightly behind it?
Split screen.
No, it's on top of each other.
Split screen?
No. Hand cranking. When you sort of...
I see. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like onion skinned, almost like it's...
If you know what you mean, then we'll say yes. That was good to watch as well. The images in my mindset, I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
And John Travolta, maybe if I'd not been unsober, John Travolta gave one of the fucking weirdest performances.
Weirdest?
Oh my God. It was like Nicolas Cage on a... Do you know when Nicolas Cage does crazy performances, like in The Wicker Man, but in a bad film?
Yeah.
It was like one of those, but coming out of John Travolta. And I think it's a credit to the film that it managed to stand up as a good film in my non-rational brain. Yeah. It's managed to sort of survive against John Travolta giving a performance that was almost as weird as his face, which was also quite distracting.
I don't mind. Wait, who we talking? Oh, John Travolta. Yeah.
John Travolta.
Yeah. I was picturing Val Kilmer for some reason, but yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that's not a difficult... I can see the confusion.
Yeah.
But no, so John Travolta played it so off the charts, but because, again, I wasn't thinking straight, it was just fucking hilarious. Right. It was just really funny.
All the drama was lost.
I don't know if lost. It's just because he could... I went with the logic of the film that's a real person and that's how they're behaving. It's just really funny.
Somebody said, "Great, next scene."
Yeah, it's easy to be dismissive of Tony Scott's films when they're getting released, but now he's dead. I've had to kind of reevaluate them, and I think he's brilliant. I really love Tony Scott. And he's everything Michael Bay should be, but isn't. Because, fair enough, there's not much behind the surface of Tony Scott's movies. They're essentially hollow, like Michael Bay's. And like Michael Bay's, you could argue that they're directed by a man who should be directing adverts or music videos. However, firstly, Tony Scott's films are just good. Secondly, Tony Scott's films have characters in them. Like, I believed in Denzel Washington's character, and whatever the fuck John Travolta's character was doing, I believed in that.
Yeah.
And thirdly, where obviously Michael Bay hits the CG and explosions button, Tony Scott does generally things practical, like you mentioned, Unstoppable. Like, that's a real train. I mean, I'm sure it's not going as fast as they said, but, still. And fourthly, so you got the hand cranking stuff. Like, if you watch Domino, he goes way over the top in that. Like, that's just insane.
I haven't seen that one.
It is kind. I can see why people would hate it, but I really like that. I have a soft spot for Tony Scott movies, apparently.
Apparently you do.
But you can see elements of creativity, like he's trying something artsy, and whether it's too much or not, I like it, particularly in that state of mind.
Yeah. He's trying, but trying something artsy, isn't that's always risky, isn't it? And obviously this was a risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, did it? Succeeding and failing is.
I think he succeeds. Yeah. Other people would argue, but if they're pure dumb action movies to be watched whilst eating pizza and drinking beer, if that's a thing you do.
Yeah,
which is obviously something I do.
The equivalent,
based on this conversation.
Yeah, clearly.
Hence not being sober.
Yeah.
It wasn't beer. These are the kind of films you should watch as over Michael Bay movies. Like, isn't The Rock really good as in the film? Isn't Pearl Harbor or Armageddon really good? No, they're not. Isn't Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3 really good?
Yeah.
It's not awful. Yeah. It's watchable.
All right.
So I liked it, yeah. The end goes a bit off the rails, but literally does go off the rails as well.
Oh, no. Well, that's how they'd stop it.
No, they got off the train.
Unstoppable.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Okay,
they got off the train. It goes a bit silly. But it was still good.
So is this film carried mostly by the story, the characters, or the action?
A combination of action and Denzel Washington.
Right. Okay.
And whatever John Travolta's doing.
And background.
Yeah. If that could have been a good performance or a really bad one, either way it becomes very watchable.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about this except that I really, really love Tony Scott and all his movies.
Would you recommend it to me?
Yes.
Yes?
I would happily go to a Tony Scott marathon with you.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd quite like that, to be honest.
I
don't think we'll ever do it. No.
No. So if you don't want to watch this, or if you haven't got this on DVD,
what other Tony Scott films would be good?
Just what is similar? What's in the ballpark? Same ballpark.
Man on Fire, Unstoppable, all of Tony Scott's like Domino.
Yeah.
But the Domino's sort of more extreme.
Right.
So yeah.
More extreme.
Yeah, because it's insane, Domino.
So Keira Knightley's in Domino.
We've done a video on Domino.
Best finish up then.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
5-1.
Bye.